I like you, you like me. If I like you, you like me. If I like you, yeah. If I like you, if I like you, you like me. If I like you, you like me. Why don't we?
All right, hello and welcome to a short, sweet, and special Christmas episode of Not Another Couples Podcast. Hi.
Hello.
We are recording. I actually loaned some of our mics to a friend who just started streaming, so we are here recording on my phone. So apologies if the audio is a little less than up to my usual caliber. But I am Casey, and I'm here with my wife Megan, and we're making a Christmas episode of Not Another Couples Podcast.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've been able to record another podcast episode, but we've had a lot going on. There's been health issues. There's been busy work stuff. There's the holidays. And on top of that, keeping up with the boy who's going to be turning 2 years old in a couple of months.
He just got his first round of Christmas presents with Megan's parents coming to visit us, and it's been fun. It's been mostly trucks, which he has lined up his fleet in front of his door.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And not to mention there's one in particular that lights up and plays music and just runs around the kitchen. And we thought we were done with that phase because we got rid of this one toy that was
The same thing, but it was a hermit crab.
and it played the same tune every 10 seconds and drove us up the wall. So this is sort of an upgrade from that, and at least it changes tunes, but we were having a little PTSD from that, but
But regardless, we're going to keep things short and sweet. This is going to be a relatively quick episode. But Megan and I, a couple years ago, started doing this thing, a little game. Well, we always try to have a date night right before Christmas, before we have to entertain a bunch of other people and spend time around family. We like to have just a little us time. And one of those things we do has been this game that's sort of a stocking stuffer game. Megan, would you like to explain?
So I found this, I want to say, somewhere on Facebook. That just randomly came up on, like things that it suggests to you automatically on Facebook. And it was for a couple's date night challenge, but we decided to spin this as sort of a stocking stuffer, where I'm sure some people who are listening to this podcast have seen this at least somewhere on TikTok or something, where it'll have like a prompt, a whole list of things that couples have to get for each other, and they shop for each other in the store. They set their own special rules, which we also did since we did a stocking stuffer challenge, and then they do a reveal once they get home from the store. So in this instance, we did pick a store and each buy, where we had 8 different prompts, and we're going to go through each one at a time, and we're revealing it to each other for the first time right now.
Yeah, and we're not going to advertise the store. It was the Red Circle store. I'm not going to say their name. Just because they're not a sponsor or anything. I don't know how the rules work for that, and I don't want to accidentally mess something up with monetization later down the road, maybe.
Yeah.
Knock, knock. Maybe we'll get monetized one day.
Okay, so without further ado, are you ready?
Yeah, so I think we should do this where we'll do the first category and we'll exchange and then go to the next category and exchange.
Yes, we'll do. I've seen it on TikTok. Okay, so prop number 1, and they go 3, 2, 1, boom, show each other the drink. And then, okay, we have a good laugh or something or whatever, and then we go on to the next one.
Fun.
We do one at a time. All right, so prepare it. And so I'm going to go ahead and say this very first one made me so mad, and I will explain later, because I want to talk about what was the easiest, what was the most fun part, what was the hardest, all that good stuff. Okay.
So favorite drink.
I want to also say the extra rules we gave for ourselves, we had to keep it small stuff. And since this was sort of a stocking stuffer challenge, we made the rule that if it can't fit in a stocking, we can't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So it had to be small enough to fit into a stocking. Okay, ready? So prop number 1 is their favorite drink. So in this case, when I went shopping, I went looking for, this is how it roughly works for each category. All of the stuff that I had from my list, I would buy for Casey. And then all the stuff on Casey's list, he would buy for me. So essentially, he got my favorite drink and I got his favorite drink, sort of. Okay, so prop number 1, their favorite drink. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
So I have a cherry Pepsi.
And I got him a Coke. Now, his actual favorite drink is Dr. Pepper, but the only iteration of Dr. Pepper they had in the store was Diet Dr. Pepper. In the entirety of that whole store, I looked everywhere. I was so mad.
I mean, to be fair, our we live in a Bible Belt state, so you weren't going to find my actual favorite, which would be a nice bourbon. But Dr. Pepper would be my favorite, like, soft drink for sure. But I do love a good Coke.
I was about to say, you usually mix rums and Cokes a lot. So.
Yeah. And honestly, like, a glass bottle Coca-Cola would be the real winner. So am I right on cherry Pepsi versus regular Pepsi?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Cool.
Now, most of the time I go for just, like, if I want a quick drink, just the general Pepsi, but I feel like splurging on myself, wild cherry Pepsi.
Cool.
So, there you go. Exchange.
Thank you, love.
Okay.
And what's next?
Prompt number 2. Their favorite snack.
This one was easy.
Okay, yeah, I bet.
Though
okay.
you are the snack queen, so I had options.
You actually had options too. So,
Yeah.
okay, ready? Their favorite snack. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that's a good one.
He has me just a snack bag of nacho cheese Doritos. I am a Doritos fiend.
You are generally a snack food / junk food junkie.
But I can polish off like a full-size bag of Doritos in one sitting. And I have for him Blue Diamond Honey Roasted Almonds, not sponsored. But
I do love almonds.
yeah, I was about to say, you don't buy them enough for yourself enough, so.
Yeah. Especially since I've been trying to do the whole calorie cutting thing the past 3 weeks, and almonds have been a lifesaver. Also, I enjoy the Brennan Lee Mulligan jokes as far as the best GM snack. I do agree almonds are great to have at a D&D table.
But yeah, I figured I saw almonds, and this was the only small container they had, but I figured you'd be fine with honey roasted.
Yes.
Which,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, prop number 3. Their favorite candy. Yours was easy.
Yours was too. I know this one.
Okay, favorite candy. 3, 2, 1.
Reese's Pieces.
And Kit Kat for me.
Love it. I do love Reese's.
Specifically, you like Reese's Pieces better.
Yeah. Sorry, Reese's Pieces. I gotta say it the right way.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pisces, rather, sometimes.
Oh my.
But
I'm a Sagittarius, thank you.
but Kit Kat, I like to kind of delve a little bit into like some of the wilder flavors they have, especially if we go to like international markets and they have like
Strawberry.
the strawberry, or I don't want to, I'm not a huge fan of matcha, so I don't get that. I just like the general Kit Kat flavors. I know they've got weird ones out right now, like birthday cake and chocolate donut, but classic all the way.
I do like the matcha ones. Also, I'm going to call out our friend here, Mark Connell from college.
Yes!
There are some great TikToks online. Our friend Mark loves to, I think, piss off Megan in particular by eating Kit Kats wrong on the internet.
There is only one true way to eat a Kit Kat, and everyone knows it. And everyone who eats it the wrong way does it on purpose.
Give him a break, Megan. Ba-bum.
Okay. Now, this is where it started to get a little bit harder. So, we did favorite drink, favorite snack, favorite candy. That all is easy. This is where it starts to get a little creative. Prompt number 4, something that is their favorite color. So, let's go ahead real quick before we reveal, say each other's favorite color. Your favorite color is?
Green.
And mine is purple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Used to be pink, but since you've started your current job, it's become purple.
I work with military children, and technically their color to represent military children is purple, and it's kind of become a favorite thing. All right, so prompt number 4, something that is their favorite color. 3, 2, 1. Oh,
So I have a bottle of green M&Ms. I do love M&Ms minis, and the child will love to share them.
you do not have to share this with
I
Bubba's.
want to.
He already has a bottle of mini M&Ms
Fair.
that my parents gave him. I don't have this shade of purple. This will actually match my my work
If I
hoodie.
remember correctly, it was called like Choreo Crazy or something like that, which felt perfect.
I love, and Essie is actually a really good brand. Again, not affiliated, but Essie's
We don't have to say that every time.
a really good brand, and it's quick drying. Good job, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, Prompt number 5, something they need. So something that I would need and something Casey would need. And this was actually a very recent need that I picked, at least. Okay, prompt number 5, something they need. 3, 2, 1. So I have in front of me a purple box of Kleenex tissues, and
I got a scrub daddy to use for the kitchen because I need to clean my grill.
the dogs recently chewed up his scrub daddy in the yard as of a couple days ago. It's like, he needs a scrub daddy. And I've actually been hit with a bunch of sinus junk over the last couple days, and I've needed tissue, so that's hilarious.
Not a sponsor. I can put an affiliate link to this though. If you are big into grilling and smoking like I am, or just general outdoor cooking, these Scrub Daddy sponges.
Smoking as in cooking smoking.
Yes. These Scrub Daddy sponges are like the best thing ever for cleaning a grill.
I want to say nice touch too on the Kleenex box also being purple.
I had 2 points for one. Do I get a combo?
Sure, give yourself extra points. Okay, prompt number 6, something that reminds you of them. Now, I don't know about this one that I got for you, but I feel like you'll still appreciate it. Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, prompt number 6, something that reminds you of them. 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Little bitty Star Wars Funko Pops.
And
That's neat.
One of them's a mystery. They had like 3 different sets of these, but I figured you would most like the one that has Bo-Katan and the Mandalorian.
So I want to add why I think you picked this. One, I do collect Funko Pops, specifically Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and D&D ones, pretty specifically. And also the mystery one, I'm a big Magic the Gathering player, and one of my favorite things is to crack packs for that little bit of gambling edge.
Okay. So when you open this, don't look on the back because it could reveal what it is.
Okay.
But yeah, and they all come in their boxes. So it's not just like the Funko Pops themselves. They all have like their own individual like mini boxes.
I'm going to use those next time I run Tabletop Star Wars.
But I figured you would like to like display this on your work desk or on top of your computer tower. So
love it.
Yeah, there you go. And then I got house slippers,
which is something you also needed, but thinking like something that's like a house comfort thing that's fuzzy and warm is very much.
Oh my gosh, I'm wearing my old house slippers right now. They're so worn in. I'll probably still keep them just like to wear them outside or something. But like, oh man, thank you, honey. I was hoping you'd get house slippers. Thank you. Okay, we're down to our last 2. This is where it really started to get a little hard. At least for me.
Something you need for the house, right?
Yes. Well, to kind of explain a little bit, we had an idea to try to avoid each other in the store, where Casey would start from number 1 and work his way down to number 8 on the list, and then I would start from number 8 and work myself up to number 1. To be fair, we only ran into each other twice in the store, so that, yeah.
Which is for a thing you needed. I was going to get you a new notebook, but you saw me at the notebooks, so I said you don't get a notebook.
To be fair, I'm very picky about my notebooks.
I was like sweating. I was like, not that one. Not that one.
Later, after we finish this up, I'm going to be curious to know what you almost picked. But, okay. Something y'all need for the house. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So in front of me, I have a pet lint roller, a lint roller.
We just got a third dog.
Just got a third dog. Yeah, that's also been one of the crazy things that has recently happened in our lives. And
we always need command hooks for everything ever.
Well, my thought was the one that hangs up in the utility closet in the bathroom.
Oh.
That fell off recently.
Yeah.
And I got one that can hold 5 pounds, so that way it can hold like your bag for the razor.
Crap, yeah.
And my hair towel. So we got a new hook for the bathroom.
Nice, thank you.
I guess exchange these except we both need it. This one I'm going to be very curious as to what you got. I think you might get a kick out of what I
stretched the fits in a stocking definition here.
I did a little bit too. I still think it would fit if technically our stockings are big enough. Okay. All right, finally, prop number 8, something y'all can do together. And I have a feeling we both know what direction we went in. All right, something y'all can do together. 3, 2, 1. You got a puzzle!
Not just a puzzle, the one you were looking at on the internet the other day.
The doggy puzzle! So it's a puzzle. It's a 750-piece puzzle that has like a bunch of puppies and dogs on it. That's like in a pizza kitchen. It's really cute, and the middle dog is a corgi with a chef's hat on it. That is perfect. I almost got a puzzle, but I remember you don't particularly like puzzles as much as I do. But
you do.
And then
a board game. I love it. Why Are You Like This? A card guessing game where you talk, draw, or gesture. Love it. That'll be fun. And made by the Exploding Kittens people, too.
Yes. So I got this game because it can be played with just 2 players or more, which is kind of an important criteria in our house because we host a lot, but sometimes we just want to have a game night where it's just the 2 of us. Like, it's been a long day, kiddos in bed, we want to just have a little fun. But this game, Why Are You Like This? It has like a prompt on the card that either says, I can draw, I can gesture, and I can talk, but also there's a catch. Like, for example, I can talk, but also I have to be sticking my tongue out. And the opposite player has to guess what the catch is. You can know that they can draw, but you have to guess what their handicap is or something.
Yeah.
Like, I can draw, but also my forehead must be touching the table.
Fun.
That type of thing. So it'll get kind of silly, and I think we like silly stuff like this.
Yeah.
So Why Are You Like This? And I figured you might like the title too.
I like it.
Like this. All right, switch. Boop. I get a puzzle. I get a puzzle. All right. This actually turned out really fun.
Yeah.
Like you said, this is like the second time we've ever done this. We've only done it once before. We didn't do it last year because we were so wrapped up with baby's first holiday. And I think the last time we did it was when I was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time we did it. But we did have fun. And I think we're going to make it like a yearly Christmas tradition between the 2 of us. And I think that'll be really, really fun.
Megan suggested next time we go to like Five Below or like Whole Foods or something just to shake it up, get really creative, have a little fun. I say we go to Chicago and go to H Mart.
Oh, wow. Well, no, actually, that store would be for both you and me. The K-pop part for me, and then all the Asian food for you.
Yeah.
And the snacks for me, too. But, okay, so Casey, what was the easiest part about all this?
The Pepsi.
I mean, there is absolutely no question what my favorite soft drink is.
Yeah.
No question whatsoever. I would actually say for me, that was the hardest.
Oh.
Because, like I said, there was no Dr. Pepper to be found anywhere in the store. I even was going to break the rules and go find the 2 liters. I was going to look for the 24 packs or the mini cans. They were nowhere to be found. Not even in the checkout aisles. There were no Dr. Peppers except for like I could count on my hand. I found 5 bottles of Diet Dr. Pepper, and that's all that existed.
Dr. Pepper people are crazy.
I was so mad that they had no Dr. Pepper in the entire store. What was the hardest part for you?
I went really back and forth on the thing that makes me think of you. Because in particular, I had originally gotten, to be fair, I had gotten the slippers as a thing you need, and then was like, this also can count for makes me think of you, and then Kleenexes or something you have needed the past few days as you've been sneezing your head off, and I was, bless you again, 3rd time. Okay, now it's just ridiculous. So now you can cut that out.
What was the easiest for me? I think definitely finding the Reese's Pieces.
Yeah.
I know you like those so much, but it was fun to try to find a game because we're game people. It was fun to try to find a game that we would enjoy and we wouldn't play just the one time. But also that we would get a real kick out of.
It's got a date night mode, too.
That I didn't know.
It's date night mode.
I have no idea.
Well, it says 14 and up, so it's probably not spicy.
Probably not.
I did think about I had a spicy game in my basket for a second.
Yeah, I figured you did. What was the one I almost got? It was the pizza, Taco Cat pizza cheese game.
I've not heard of that.
I almost got that one. It's a really easy game, and I've seen it on TikTok where like a 7-year-old can play it. So I almost got it to let it be first card game, but he can't play it technically until he's like a certain age or something. But you have to say pizza, taco, cat, cheese, goat in the same order the whole time. And every time you're drawing a card in the middle, you're taking turns back and forth. And when you actually say pizza and the card is a picture of a pizza, you have to like grab it. It's a game of Snap.
Okay.
So
fun.
I almost got that, but I figured us having to figure out what each other's prompt is on the card for why are you like this? And also we've said a couple times to each other, why are you like this? Just reminded me of you. But this was fun. Yeah, like I said, just kind of a short episode, like we both said. We didn't want to keep this too long so that we could edit this easy and get it out for our Christmas special. But we have a couple of other episodes pre-recorded already that we're planning to get out in the new year.
Yeah, we've put 2 out so far. We got several more recorded. We got one about playing D&D, one about One Piece, something else.
I think those are the only 2 so far, but we're going to record some more very soon. Yeah. We've got more on our list. It's just we've yet to find time to do it.
True.
But yeah, I've at least got the next 2 weeks off from work, and work's about to slow down for you. You've got a lot of time off coming up, so.
We'll make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that about wraps it up for this episode.
Yep, so take it easy.
Oh, I almost forgot. We gotta do a joke.
Yeah.
I know you already said one.
Yeah. In the meantime, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you happen to be celebrating, even if it's just having a wonderful December. Please have a wonderful December. Enjoy your holiday, family, friends time, whatever that might be. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You know, all that good stuff that podcast people say. Do you have a joke yet?
I'm looking.
Goodness.
Haha. Okay. I'll go with this one then. What do you call a holiday sock that won't leave you alone?
A heel.
Nope.
What?
A Christmas stocking.
And on that note, we're going to call it an episode. So take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
If I like you, if I like you, you like me. If I like you, you like me.